Do you want to live the supercar lifestyle, but you work on a minimum wage? Well, here are 10 supercars for any budget. For this list, I have separated the 10 cars into 5 separate budgets, ranging between €10,000 and €100,000. Before we start this list, here are some honourable mentions. €10,000 and below. Maserati Coupe GT. Starring this list is the underrated and stunning Maserati GT Coupe. It had a 3.2 litre or a 4.2 litre V8, producing 363 brake horsepower or 385 brake horsepower. These cars are diamonds in the rough, but do be careful as these cars can be unreliable. Porsche 911 996. The Porsche everyone hates. The 996 has become so disliked that it can be had for under €10,000. It was alright looking and it was water cooled, but their engines can self-destruct at any time. But they can last over 200,000 miles. Just ask Hoovy's Garage. €25,000 and below. Bentley Continental GT. This luxurious GT car is perfect for going across Europe with your companion. Its 6-litre W12 is very powerful and smooth. It can drive up the Alps and hammer down the Autobahn. Best of all, at €25,000 it can be yours. Just don't get a dodgy one.
I got a Ford right now.
Porsche Cayman S. If you don't want a Grand Tour or a sports car that everyone hates, then the Porsche Cayman S is for you. Using a 3.4 litre flat 6 engine producing 291 brake horsepower, the Cayman S is fast and nimble. Nowadays, the Cayman is loved by many, and best of all, they're a steal. €40,000 and below. Nissan GTR. I would have been crucified if I didn't include this car on this list. The Nissan GTR is the car that can do it all. It uses a 3.8 litre twin-turbo V6 producing 480 brake horsepower, or 552 brake horsepower depending on which model you get. It carves corners and attracts 12-year-olds, as well as YouTubers with no interest in cars whatsoever. They've depreciated a lot, so it's very likely you'll get one cheap. Aston Martin DB9. If you don't like the Nissan logo or 12-year-olds, then the Aston Martin DB9 is for you. Using a 5.9 litre V12 producing 470 brake horsepower, it is fast, luxurious and stunning. Best of all, this budget Bond car, which wasn't actually a Bond car, is cheap as chips. So get looking, but you probably should get a warranty as well. €75,000 and below. Audi R8 V10. If you care about having a brand that you can trust, then the Audi R8 is for you. Putting the inferior V8 aside, we are focusing on the bellowing 5.2 litre 530 brake horsepower V10 model. It was fast, grippy, attractive and very user friendly, thanks to its quattro all-wheel drive system. Since Audis are cursed with tragic depreciation, R8s are very affordable now. Porsche 911 Turbo 997. Back down Porsche lane again. The 997 Turbo is a very fast and very stealthy Porsche. It's also very practical and cheap. It had a twin-turbo 3.6 litre flat 6 with 470 brake horsepower. It is fast in any weather, no matter where you go. It is the perfect alternative to a newer and inferior 911. €100,000 and below. Ferrari 430. For under €100,000 you can get some Ferrari magic. With a 4.3 litre V8 producing 480 brake horsepower, it wasn't the prettiest Ferrari ever, but it was more livable, better to use and a lovely car to listen to. If you have a fire extinguisher handy, then you are sorted. If you look harder and get a Christmas bonus, then you can get yourself a manual one. Mercedes AMG GTS. The newest car on this list. Like any other AMG, the AMG GTS has depreciated swiftly, meaning that they can be had for as little as €85,000. They use a 4 litre twin-turbo V8 producing 510 brake horsepower. It is fast, fabulous, and a suitable alternative to a Porsche 911. I'd say if you want a supercar for under 100 grand, but don't want to pay the high bills for maintenance, then look no further.